Hi guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. We are gonna jump right into today's video because it is a video I love to film. I don't usually film these too much, but I like doing them when I do get the chance to do them. And we're gonna be testing out a ton of new makeup that I just hauled like during Black Friday. Super excited about it. We have products from ColourPop, we have Hailey's Beauty, Jaclyn Cosmetics. We also have Charlotte Tilbury. I never tried this, but your girl picked it up a couple days ago and I gotta try it. We have some products from NYX. I have almost a full face, okay? So I think today I am gonna put in like a foundation with everything, and then a couple of other products, but for the most part, we're gonna be testing out some new products. So let's dive into it. I'm gonna zoom you guys in and we're gonna go ahead and get started. I have nothing on my face right now, not even my SPF, which is bad. So I need to put some on. Girl needs her Tula SPF. I have to have it. I gotta have it. So I'm just gonna quickly put a little bit of this on my face. This is literally what I do every day. I already did my skincare. Now it's time to do the SPF part. You need to have an SPF. Highly recommend this one because if you like that glowy kind of look, you're probably really gonna like this SPF. So now that I'm super glowy, which is not usual for me, but I do love it in my SPF, we are gonna go ahead and go in with this right here. So this right here is from Hailey's Beauty. This is the Refresh Ultimate Priming and Setting Spray. This looks super good, you guys. This is a hydrating setting spray that primes and extends long wear by locking in makeup layers for a flawless finish. All right, so I got this. I really was intrigued by this just because it says I can use it to prime and set. So we're gonna use it both ways today. So before I go in with a primer, I'm gonna just spray my face for a little bit of hydration. Just because you have oily skin doesn't mean you shouldn't hydrate or, you know, moisturize. You really have to keep that skin moisturized. So yeah, this is what it looks like. The packaging is super sleek. It's very different. It does say it is for all skin types. So that's pretty cool. Let's get a cover up my mic. I always forget to cover up my mic, but I'm gonna cover it up. I feel like you probably have to like work the mist first because now when I did that spray, it kind of sprayed a little bit better and more like fine. So I think you probably just have to like work the mister. For primer, I have this primer right here. This is the NYX Marshmallow Primer. I got this set on sale for $13. I want to say this is honestly still on sale at Ulta. So if you want to check this out, if you're interested, I definitely would get it now because it's cheaper to get it in this Christmas set that comes with the sponge than to get it on its own, because on its own, I think it's like, the primer is like $17, which is, girl, that's expensive for a NYX primer. But yeah, so this set is just totally worth it because you do get that extra sponge as well. Regular price on this was $18. So even if it wasn't on sale, the $18 is still really good. So we have the little sponge right here. And then we have the primer. So this primer went TikTok viral a while back. I just never was intrigued to buy it. But since it was on sale, I was like, I have to buy this. I have to try it out, see what the hype is about myself. So that's what we're gonna do. So I'm just gonna take a little bit. I'm not gonna use the sponge. Is the sponge supposed to be for the primer? I'm just gonna take the primer on my fingers. Okay, so it just looks like a white primer, and we're gonna see. I don't know. Oh, I took 2 pumps. I think that probably was way too much. I don't really smell anything. Is that probably just me? I thought I was gonna smell like marshmallows. I will say that primer does smooth out the skin. It's not a mattifying primer at all. I still look glowy. My glowiness is still peeking through. It did smooth everything out. I don't know how this is gonna help my makeup to last. We will definitely see, but yeah, looks fine. I'm not really seeing anything revolutionary about this, so yeah, so that's the NYX Marshmallow Primer. Not sure what it's doing. Okay, so next up, we're gonna try out this right here from Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Flawless Filter. This is, okay, so a lot of people always ask me, like, what exactly is this for? Or like, is it a foundation? And I personally think it's not a foundation. It is tinted, so I can see why people would probably think it is. You could wear it as a foundation. It's honestly gonna give you a glow with a tint, but you can wear it under foundation, you can mix it with your foundation, use it just as highlighters. There's so many things that you could do with this particular product. I picked up the shade 7 Dark. So we're gonna just try this out. I'm gonna go ahead and go wet my sponge really quickly. The sponge I'm gonna go wet is the Haley Beauty sponge. This is a sponge I hauled during Black Friday. So this is the Remix sponge. So we're gonna see how big this sponge will get once I go and wet it. So it did get a little bit bigger in size, not too much bigger. It just got a nice, decent size for the most part. So we're gonna go ahead and take some of this. I have no idea how I'm gonna do it. I might do a foundation brush maybe with this. I don't know. So we're gonna just take some. It has a doe foot applicator. I hope the shade is good. I just was guessing. When I was in Sephora, I literally picked it up. I was like, I think this shade will work. And kind of just like stipple this in. This is pretty. It just literally looks like my skin. What do we think? It just really does add like a little bit of glow. I think this shade works as well. It definitely doesn't really add any coverage. So if you're eyeing this product and you think it's gonna add coverage, I don't think that coverage will be added, if that makes sense. So, this is what it looks like. Honestly, it just adds like a really gorgeous glow. It makes you look super, super healthy. I think it's really beautiful. Very, very beautiful. Like, it looks good. I don't feel like my face is oily or anything. I actually really like this product a lot. I'm gonna try to use it in different ways. I'm gonna try to mix it in with things and, you know, different things like that. I don't know. The next time I do it, I'm gonna probably use a sponge. It might keep the dewiness, but I do like the glow that it leaves, you know, without having all that dewiness and things like that. I don't have a new foundation to try today, but I am gonna go in with my handy dandy Revlon Color Stay foundation. This is my favorite drugstore foundation. I am in the shade 600, so I'm gonna quickly put this on and then we'll move on to the new concealer that I just hauled. I seriously love this foundation. It is so affordable. It just looks so beautiful on the skin. Definitely looks really skin-like. Every single time that I wear this foundation, I get compliments on my skin because people say it looks natural. It looks like my skin. So next product I got is this one right here. This is from Hailey's Beauty. This is the Full Coverage Blurring Concealer. I have a feeling that the concealer is going to be a little bit too dark because the shade that I picked is a little bit too dark. I'm feeling like it's more of a spot concealer kind of situation. So we're gonna just see. If it's too dark, I'm gonna have to go in with, it's too dark. Okay, okay. First of all, I love the applicator on here because it's one of those like metal applicators. So it just feels so cooling when you put it on. So I do like that. I'm not gonna put that much because I already know this is like way too dark. So we're just gonna put it under the eyes and just blend it out to see what it does for us. And this is a blurring concealer. This is super, super pretty. Oh my goodness. That's a very pretty concealer. I just wish I had got a lighter shade. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm gonna take some on my eyelid just to cancel out anything on there. Oh, this is so pretty. Okay, this concealer is beautiful. It's just too dark. It didn't like brighten up anything for me. And the shade that I picked up was, what shade is this? Medium Dark Cool. Girl, what was I thinking? Okay, I think Hailey's Beauty right now, I think this video, it should still be up. If it's not up, I'll put it on the screen. But Hailey's Beauty is having a 50% off site-wide sale. So anything that I use in today's video, head over to the site if you like it and buy it. I don't have an affiliate code with them. It's not affiliated. This video is not sponsored. But I know about the sale and I'm gonna go pick up another concealer shade because I do like this concealer. It's beautiful. It's just not bright enough. It like literally didn't do like any brightness under the eyes and I really want brightness. So I like the concealer. I'm gonna have to go in with another concealer just to add that brightness to this look. I'm just gonna go in with the Fenty Bright Fix concealer. This is really pretty. I'm definitely gonna go and order. Oops, oopsie. I'm gonna go and order a lighter shade in that concealer because it's $10 right now on the site and it's good. And I probably will order another spray too. But yeah, I'm just gonna take some of my Fenty Bright Fix. I do like this sponge as well. It blends out everything really beautifully. And I love that there's a tip on this sponge too because it makes the blending very, very precise. So I do really like that and appreciate that. A lot of brightness up here. I do want to quickly go in with some cream bronzer really quickly. I'm just gonna take my Anastasia cream bronzer and just add a little bit of that before we set everything. Usually I use this for those like natural kind of, you know, applications, makeup looks like this, because I keep it all everyday, like nothing too full glam, I guess. I don't know. So next up, I'm really excited for this product because it is a setting powder from Hailey's Beauty. This is the Retouch Soft Focus Setting Powder. I'm gonna take a little bit of this into the cap. Okay, it's a little bit of a more chunkier powder. It's not so fine. The texture of this kind of reminds me of the One Size setting powder. It's really smooth under the eyes, but like when you put it in the cap, it's a lot chunkier. There we go. Do you guys see how it is just a little bit chunkier of a powder? But that's not going to like, you know, deter me from the product because I love the One Size powder and the One Size powder is chunky like that as well. Tap under the eyes. This side, I'm going to use a brush, and on the other side, I'm going to use a sponge. Is there a little bit of glitter in this powder? I don't think so. I think it's just a little glitter on my brush. Okay, but this powder is very, very smooth. It blends everything in to the skin. I'm also going to set my eyelid. Oh gosh, this powder. Oh my goodness. Look at the difference, you guys, of my eyes. Like, you cannot tell me that this under eye doesn't look smooth. Oh my gosh, like there's a difference. Like this just looks so much more smooth. Oh my goodness. This powder is blurring. Does this powder advertise as blurring? I'm not sure. I threw away the box. I'm just gonna go ahead and put it up here as well. And then on this side, we're gonna use a brush just to set here. And then under the eye over here, we're gonna just use the sponge. So I'm just gonna get some more out of the cap and we're gonna press this in. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. It depends on my mood if I'll go in with a sponge or a brush when it comes to my setting powder. But I honestly really, really like this setting powder. I love how blurred it makes my under eyes look. Everything just looks so blurred. It is crazy. Like I am in disbelief. I am in disbelief with this. I don't know what side I like better. I think the sponge side just looks more softer and pressed into the skin and like melted into the skin. And then this side just looks, it still looks good, but I just feel like this side just looks more melted. And oh my god, I'm like feeling my under eye. It's soft. I want to say regular price on this powder is $20, but it's on sale right now for $10. I think I'm gonna pick up another setting powder too because this is good. Oh, it says soft focus setting powder, so I do like get that vibe. Oh my god, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful, beautiful setting powder. Really quickly, while we have this section of the base done, I'm just gonna go in with both of my Juvia's Place Duo Bronze Duos. So I have the shades Dark and Deep Dark. I use Dark as my bronzer shade. I kind of honestly just take the two shades and I just mix them, to be honest. I just do that and I just kind of like use it to kind of like set and dust over that cream. So beautiful. Oh, my base is looking so good. And then to kind of like chisel everything, I'll go into the dark what is this? The deep dark one, and I'll use this as my contour. I'll typically use this shade as my contour, but today, since I'm going more softer, I'm gonna mix both of those shades together. And I like to take it on a more concentrated kind of angle brush and just focus it further back. Just further back, just to add that contoured look to everything. I think today we're going to go in with the ColourPop Roaring Hearts palette just because I want to do a separate video on the Smoke and Roses palette. So I kind of want to do 3 looks. But this is what the Roaring Hearts palette looks like, in case you guys are wondering. Super, super cool. Definitely 1920s flapper themed, inspired kind of palette. I don't know what we're gonna do today. I'm probably not gonna use too many shades because I do want to use 1 or 2 of the Jaclyn, you know, eye top coats. So that's what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the shade, that's Sax right here. This is a really pretty shade to start off with. I'm gonna take that shade. This does not look like ColourPop, you guys. It's so crazy. Does not look like ColourPop. So I'm just gonna take that shade. Super pretty shade. I'm gonna take it and just focus it all in the crease. And I'm just gonna blend it out as much as I can. Super pretty, super soft color, very pigmented. These are those like really huge ColourPop pans. So I like the style that they're going, and I'm seeing them do these bigger pans a lot more. I just feel like you get a lot more for your money, even though I don't know who's panning these huge pans, but I just do feel like you get a lot more for your money. So I'm gonna go into this shade called Lindy Hop. It's the darker brown. I think it's like the deepest brown in the palette. I'm just gonna take like a little bit of that. I have a feeling it's gonna be super pigmented, but I'm gonna keep it strictly in the outer corner, kind of closer to the lower lash, to be honest. And then I'll just start to kind of like blend it up a little bit. But I really want to focus it on the lower lash. I don't want to bring it too high up. I just want to keep it smoky down here. A smoke. Yeah, this color almost looks like a black shade. Ooh, I live. Okay, so let's figure out what, oh, this is so pretty. This is gorgeous. I would like literally leave this just like this, but let's figure out which Jaclyn top coat we're gonna do, and then we can see if there's like a shade, like a shimmer shade in here that'll kind of like match. So I did recently use the shade Icicle. I loved it. I got so many compliments on it. I do have an IG reel up using the shade, as well as a TikTok up using the shade if you guys are interested in that. Definitely follow me on my Insta and my TikTok, because your girl, yes. So the shade Icicle, I did, is that the shade I used? No, it was Glassy. I get confused. They look the same. I think it was Glassy that I used. Yep, it was Glassy. I'm trying to find, yes, it was the shade Glassy, I think, that I used. Oh, Glassy is so beautiful. I think today I want to go more bronzy, like brown. I think I might do North Star. Let's do North Star. Let's see if there's a shade in the palette that's kind of similar to North Star that I can put first. I don't think there's anything super similar unless you use this one, but that one looks kind of green. I might try to do this on its own. Let's try it on its own. So let's take the shade North Star. These definitely do feel really wet on the finger and on the lid. Oh my good. But she's cute. The shade's beautiful. It definitely does feel wet. That's so pretty. It's such a gorgeous, gorgeous shade. I don't know. I feel like we low-key could use some sort of base down with this one. It just looks like glitter that I set on my face, but I don't know. Let's go in. Let's try on the other side with the top, like a shade under. So let's take the shade Nightlife, which is this gold shade right here. It's not nearly the same color, but it'll give it a base. And then we could take the shade, that Jaclyn shade on top. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if it gives nearly the same amount of sparkle as the Jaclyn does on its own. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it with it as a topper. I kind of like it on its own, even though there's like no base to it. I lost my brush. There's like no base to it, but I like it on its own. There's so much fallout. It's pretty as a topper, like don't get me wrong, but it's not as like glittery and sparkly as this side. I don't know. Okay, yeah, we're gonna take this part off and we're just gonna top it. I like it on its own. It just adds that oomph to the look. It just looks so much better. I'm trying to get the inner corner, but it's so hard with my nails. All right, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna leave it alone because it's really pretty. I am gonna add a little more black on the outer corner just because it needs that smokiness on the outer corner like we did at first. There is a ton of fallout on my face, but I like this. It's beautiful. Like this looks so pretty. So what I'm gonna do is add a wing and some mascara. I'm not gonna wear lashes today because we're keeping it really, really natural. And I'm gonna add some blush and we're gonna come back. All right, guys, so really quickly, I do wanna share with you guys what's on my face before we go ahead and set everything. So I did go ahead and use the Jaclyn Cosmetics Rouge Affair blush palette. I went into the shade Living Lavish, which is this one right here. I really wanted that like baby doll kind of look, if you know what I'm saying. For highlighter, I went in with the Makeup by Mario highlighter in the shade Golden. Super gorgeous, looks like skin and it looks very wet on the skin. My lip combo is the Charlotte Tilbury lip liner in the shade Pillow Talk 3 Intense, and then I went in with the Makeup by Mario lipstick in the shade Maurice. You guys know I've been talking about this shade. If you need the most perfect brown lipstick, definitely check out Maurice by Makeup by Mario. I went in with the One Size liquid liner for my liner, and then for mascara, I went in with the Benefit Bad Girl Bang. I will link everything down below in the description for you guys in case you guys are interested in everything that I wore today and on my face. So we're gonna go ahead and set the face with the Haley's Refresh spray. Look, we use this to prime, now we're using it to set. So I'm gonna go ahead and spray my face. Let's dive into my final thoughts on the products I used in today's video. I did a really, really natural, soft look. You can wear this literally every single day. The blush, really, really cute. I love it. It's like a pinky, like burgundy almost, but it's really, really bright. It's super pretty. While my face is drying, we're just gonna go out of order, no particular order whatsoever. Starting off, Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter. I really, really like this, especially for days when I do not want to wear makeup. I would probably use this just for that. I really feel like I'll use this a lot on my no makeup days, but I am gonna try it in other ways, like mixing it with other products and things like that. I think this shade works for me, not too sure. I mean, I think it works, so. The ColourPop Roaring Hearts palette. Super cute. It definitely is a glam palette. I feel like this is a really good soft glam palette. I kind of think I'm going to do this look for Christmas. I think it's really, really pretty and sparkly and just gorgeous. So I'm really, really obsessed with this. I love this. I probably would smoke out the wing even more, but that's just something for me to keep in mind for Christmas. But I like this palette a lot. This is a really good everyday palette as well. It's just a really pretty soft glam palette. I kind of would love to see more palettes of this size because I'm not mad at it. It's 10 shades and I think that's a perfect amount. I really like it a lot. Kind of reminds me of the Jaclyn Divine Neutrals palette in a way. These I'm obsessed with. I love these. I love these. I love these. If you are the kind of person that is like, if you hate glitter, I mean, I feel like this is a safer way. It's literally a shimmery eye topper. It's so fine. It doesn't feel like glitter. It literally just feels wet on the skin. If you're one of those people that don't like the glitter, like the cleanup of glitter after wearing it, you might really love these. These are super expensive, but I would totally get them on a sale. I want to say Morphe has these on sale right now for $18. I don't know if you could use like a coupon on top of that. I think you can, but check out Morphe because her whole holiday collection is on sale on Morphe's site right now. So if you're interested in these, I highly, highly recommend them. I like them a lot. I will say beware, they do get a little bit of fallout under the eyes. But I'm okay with that because you can't really tell. It's so micro fine that it's like not, it almost seems like non-existent in a way. Hailey's Beauty concealer. I really, really like this a lot. I wish I had a lighter shade. I'm definitely going to pick up a lighter shade though, because it is a really beautiful, beautiful concealer. So stunning. Oh my god, the powder is probably my favorite thing I tried today. The Retouch powder from Hailey's Beauty is so worth the hype. All of those influencers, which I heard about Hailey's Beauty from a lot of influencers that I watch on YouTube, they always talk about it. The powder is like what they rave about, and I love the freaking powder. It is beautiful. It looks so smooth, airbrushed, flawless under the eyes. Like I literally can feel my under eyes are super, super smooth. I really like this. You don't get a lot of powder in here, just gonna say, but it's not that expensive for a powder. It's $20, but there's a 50% off like site-wide sale right now where it's $10. And if there's anything you could pick up from this video, it would be this powder. Like hands down, this is my favorite thing I tried. I love it. I also really love this spray too. I'm gonna pick up another spray because I feel like these two products are just, yo, these are like staple products. These are so good and I cannot wait to use them again. I love the fact that I can use it to set my makeup and to prime. I'm like, my face looks beautiful. It's not dewy. It's not a mattifying. It's literally literally just a setting spray. Like it does hydrate. It's for all skin types, fragrance free, cruelty free, and science led. I'm enjoying this brand a lot. It's like all three products from Hailey's Beauty, even the sponge, I seriously loved, especially the tip on the sponge. It's perfect for under the eyes and getting in the little creases. It's stunning, okay? Super good. The NYX primer is not something to really like run out and buy. I know this is not a new product. It was new at one point, but I'm happy I got it on sale. I will use it, of course, but I don't really feel like it did like a huge difference to my makeup. It didn't really add or take away from my makeup, to be honest. It's just a primer. And I feel like this will be good for like, honestly, I feel like all skin types could probably use this. I don't know how it'll hold up my makeup, but I mean, it's not, you know what I mean, revolutionary, if I must say. Oh my God. I totally forgot that I had this product. This is the ColourPop Lip Lacquer Fresh Kiss. Oh, I didn't even use this. Wow, that sucks. Oh, did I talk about all the products already though? Yes. Oh my God, should I try a little bit of this on my lips really quickly? Oh, it does match. This is their lip lacquer, so I think this is like the tint. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if I like the smell, but this literally has, it's like a gloss, but a lipstick, like the color of a lipstick, but like the finish of a gloss. So let's add this. But I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it at all. The smell is not my favorite. I wish it had like a sweet smell or something. But it's pretty. I don't know what it does with this look, but it's super, super pretty. I probably have to add more brown to like really like match it up, but it's pretty. I like it. It's not sticky at all. I just don't like the smell. I wish it kind of had like a vanilla scent or something. Okay guys, that is everything that I wanted to test out in today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please let me know your thoughts down below. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.